Okay, here we have a Norman Rockwell picture. Guess when he was a sheriff. Sitting there on the stool with his dog. And all the jail people right in there. Oh, look at that. Cell number 3. See the little keyhole? And there he is. Alright, this was in a nicely kept plastic covering. Somebody wrote in Rockwell in the back. It's on these posters. And he's just put right in there very nicely. Norman Rockwell. He's holding on to all the keys right there. I just loved it because the dog is like chained to the chair. So natural looking. Very good artist. And there he is on a stool. His old worn out clothes. Sheriff in the days of no uniform. Look at that rifle. Alright. And there he is. See the boy, the prisoner in the jail, playing the harmonica. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me. This is so you can see it real close, the paper. I know some people can look closely at the paper, give it the age that it deserves. Alright. And be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of whatever we find at the auction. This was an auction find. It was in with a bunch of other photos, but this was in a nice plastic for preserving. So this meant something special to someone. And of course, he's such a famous painter, artist. Alright. Be sure to sub me now. Join me as a friend. And as always, share the videos with all your other friends. Anyone who wants to see a nice Norman Rockwell picture. Alright. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have another Captain America. And this is a 1989 comic book. On the top it says Bloodstone. And on the bottom here it says Wheel of Death. Wow, look at that. Captain America. Ta-da! Kind of cool, isn't it? Alright, and this is back in the days when it was only $1 for a comic book. And this has become quite a popular one. Captain America is a really nice comic book that everybody sorts out for. So, and these are all auction finds and stuff. Got it right at the auction. So it was a good bidding deal to get. Got a box of a whole bunch of them, so yay! Alright, so here we go. I'll go slow so that you can turn around and read it at your own pace. Okay? Alright, and as you can see, the book's in very good condition. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, the sides are all beautiful for 1989. It was well kept. See, not even pushed back or anything. Which is going to probably make it a little hard for me to show it all to you. Well, here we go. There we go. We can start reading that. Oh God, look at that. Ugh. Alright, and these are everyone involved. Alright, now we got some advertisement of Take No Prisoners. It's a Nintendo thing. Okay. And some more Nintendo advertising. Ooh. Oh, some bubble bath. Little cartoon here for Mr. Bubbles, Tub Tails. Okay, and here we have some kid remote, the power of, okay. Some more advertising. Let's get back to the story. He's got to get his shield back. how close that is, huh? Ooh. Alright, we have some more advertising. Sea of Blood. Ooh. Alright, here's some Batman advertising here. See if I can get the next page here. There we go. U.S. Agents. Ooh, part 2. Okay, the bulletin boards. another comic book convention. I'm sure you can see the sun has come up. It's showing right on in the middle of this video. Glad to see the sun today. Put it in the sun, maybe you can see it better. Continue in 2 weeks. Give you part of the story, and you got to keep buying the magazine to turn around and see. Now the problem you people all have is, I don't know if I have the one that's coming out in 2 weeks. Sorry. I may have, I don't know. You never know. Here's some more Gear Up. And some more Metal Gear. Alright. There you go. And as you can see, this was a beautiful, beautiful find. Captain America. Great auction find. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share this video with other comic book collectors, or lovers, or those who just want to read it all. Alright, great auction find, so check out your local auction. Never know what you're going to find. Bye-bye now. Alright, today we're bringing you some old vintage clip-on earrings. Okay? Some that would be really nice, you know, if you're doing a movie and you need some of the old stuff. These are some nice old ones from way back when. Look at these. First you have just a simple pearl looking. Nice clip-ons. Very vintage. And you have the pink ones. And the blue. Pretty blue. Okay, then on this side here you have some that are just silver. Curtains from the window are showing and reflecting. Then you have the gold. And then you have gold that has kind of like little crinkles all through them. Look at that. Just different. Okay. Then you have the sets of pearls. And they're just the old clip-ons. You can tell they're the old ones by the way the clip is. Real nice old clip-ons. Okay. Then you have these that are, whoo! I don't know, I would have thought they were a little bit on the, well, they're not that heavy. Really kind of light, but boy, look at that. Definitely had attention there. Walk in. Oh, the jewelry you would put with that. Unreal. And it's the old clip-ons. Looks like there's something written on there. Maybe not. Okay. It is kind of light, really. Just looks like it might be heavy because of all the stones, but I guess they're regular size. It's made of light material. Cute. Okay, and then you have this gold one. Look at this. Really kind of flat in a way. Of course, the old clip-ons. But look at that. I'll turn room with that and the lighting. Just sparkle. Now, the amazing one to me is these right here. I have no idea what they really are. I mean, they're earrings. They're clip-ons. Look at this. Really super old clip-ons. Oops. But it's the design that's on it that kind of has me. If you know anything about these, by all means, leave it in a comment. They're just interesting. As I can't read that writing, so I don't know what it says. But if you know, leave it in a comment. That'd be nice for somebody to know and to see. Well, they are very different. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more old jewelry from the auction. These are all auction finds. Alright? Alrighty now. Bye-bye. Share with others. Alright, if you're looking for some cool, old, vintage necklaces, we got a few good ones here. I mean, some of these would be good for, you know, if you're doing an old movie scene or whatever. Some of these are really good. I mean, look at this. It's got all the stones. It's a really beautiful one. Look at that. Just glows for you. Just a beautiful glass full of bubbles. It's beautiful. I love it. I mean, it sparkles so nicely. It's nice. As you can see, whoops, a super old chain to go with it. And look at this chain. Definitely different than what we see today. So, I don't know if you recognize, but these old claps like that and everything are nice vintage. And it's got a little ball. I don't see no special dates on it or anything. I mean, a company that made it. But, oh, it just shines and sparkles so nicely. I love it. It's beautiful. And look at this next piece here. I mean, look at that. All the stones are there. So beautiful. What a beautiful piece. Isn't that beautiful? Lovely. This is the back side. That helps any of you collectors recognize it. Probably not. Looks like it's all just welded together. But look how beautiful that is. And it has a few of these stones. It's just on a, kind of like a string, really. But it's pretty. I mean, there's a lot of reds in these stones here. Beautiful, but this, to see this, this is just so beautiful with the flowers and everything, and to have a stone in there. That is beautiful. Love this piece. Really nice. And this one here is just kind of homemade. Looks it, just made out of different pieces of wood. And it's just put together here by this looping around the ball. That's all there is to it. So it's kind of neat. Just something different. And look at this next one. Look at these beads. Oh, look how many beads. And there's a craft to that, to how, you know, to lay it all in there like that. To get them all layered right. One after the other. A lot of work into that. And this is what the bottom looks like. A nest with eggs. Very interesting. Nice piece. This next one, now look at that. This is very different. Look how that goes. See how the side is? I don't know what this white is made of. I have no idea, but look at that. And how it's all put together. Now there's one. Quite a good chain. Good little heavy chain. And I believe this is the one. This is the only one. Is it this one? Doesn't look like it's that one. Trying to see if there's any markings at all behind any of these to indicate the company. But look how they're put together like this. Oh, this one right here. It's got an extra little marking right there. Let me see if maybe in the light you can see it better. Maybe go to this light. I don't know if you can see it. That's the only one that's got some kind of a marking on it. That might help collectors identify the piece. Alright. That's quite a piece, really. I got it all tangled up. There we go. So that's a nice whole piece. Now these were all auction find. So there you go. Well, you can see that nicely. Very different. Okay. Of course, you know my favorite's this one right here. It's just so beautiful. Love it. Beautiful piece. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share the video with others. You know, if you're looking for some really unique old pieces, if you're making a movie or whatever, these are some of them that I collected at the auction. Alright, be sure to share the video now. Bye-bye. Okay, today we have a zebra belt buckle and some special pins. So let's start with the special pins. Look at that. It's a sneaker with a star on it. You go the extra distance for children. Your daily walk alongside children has taught them how to walk, and your example, where to walk, your favorite footprint, will be their stepping stone to the future. Alright. That's a beautiful little pin, isn't it? Very nice. It's like the first walking shoes. Support the ankles. Okay, and then we have Go Red for Women. Kind of cute, isn't it? It says to love your heart. Alright. Now if you saw that on a on a blazer or a jacket and stuff, would you really know what it was all about? Probably not, huh? Now you know. It's to love your heart. Okay, and this one's for hope. Every day, an old man walked the beach with a pail, picking up starfish that had been washed in by the tide, and throwing them back into the sea. One day a young boy stopped the old man and asked, "Why do you throw the starfish back?" "It doesn't matter. They will only wash up on the shore again tomorrow." The old man picked a starfish out of his pail, threw it as far as he could into the sea, and replied, "It mattered to that one." Aw, that's so nice. So it has a nice little story to go with it. So I happen to have 2 of these. These are all part of an auction find in a box of jewelry. So I had a lot of jewelry. But this is really heavy in a way. For me anyhow, for a belt buckle. A zebra belt buckle. Which of course, you know, it's a zebra. A woman would wear it, but geez, look at this. This is really a heavy piece. I don't see, oh, right here. Right there it has. Who made it? I don't know if you can, there you go. Can you see it? Take it all out. India. Huh, look at that. So what do you think of that, collectors? Quite the piece, isn't it? You can see how it's all formed. Beautiful though, isn't it? Look at the face. It's just so cute and cunning. Even the mouth and everything. So beautiful. Definitely a conversation piece, that's for sure. You know, those girls that are nice and slim and they wear the belts and just kind of hangs over their belly there at that buckle part. This be a perfect piece for that. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share the video with others. This is very stylish. Very unique piece. All right. Bye-bye now. All right, here we have a nice collection of all kinds of bells. Bells from different places or states. Nice cute little collection. Here we have Georgia. Look at that, beautiful. Showing the buildings. Nice little bell. And the buildings there again on the other side. Cool. All right. Then we have Florida. Of course, with all our beautiful orange and orange flowers. Cool. Huh. Very cute. All right, and then we have this one here, New York, the Earth Remembrance. We have a beautiful picture right there. Just the water in between all the buildings, huh? That's a nice one. Huh. Okay. And we have Key West. Wow. Well, that's a different sound. Alright. Right here we have Key West. Showing you all the beautiful little house right there by the water. Sailboat. Seagull. Chairs by the beach. The umbrellas. Key West. Very nice. Oh, and look at this one. Beautiful. I love how it's got the, looks like a bottom of a skirt. Just flares right out there. And this is Forget-Me-Not, Alaska State Flower. That is so beautiful. Cool. Okay, then we have Cancun. And what we got here is just nice big old fish on a black bell. Really neat. Alright, and then this tiny little one says Santa's Village. Oh, you can't hardly hear anything. Just a little one. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these bells to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. We'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Love this one. So beautiful. Alright. Alright, here we have Zorro. And this is the first beginning. As you can see, it says Fantastic First Issue. Okay, featuring the most mysterious mass writer of all. Back in the days when it was only $1. And this is in 1990. Alright, can you imagine having the first issue? What a beautiful horse, huh? Wow. Unreal. Such a beautiful horse. As you know, the lighting is kind of making too much. Let's see if we can move these lights. There we go. Alright, there. Now it don't look so bad, now does it? There. I don't want a brown horse. I want a black horse. Ta-da! Here we go. Alright, I'll get it all right eventually. Now, are you ready? I'll go slow so that you can turn around and read at your own pace, because everybody reads at a different level. You might like hearing your own voice as opposed to mine. Alright? So, but I'll give you time, because I'll read it quietly. That way, if I can read it quietly, I'm sure you can too. Alright. First, we have some commercials there. Here we go. And as you can see right there, December 1990. Alright. Genesis. Ooh, his leg. You see him laying flat. They assume he's dead. Alright, here we have some few live to finish this game. Oh, few live to finish the game. A Nintendo game. High five. Alright. advertising. Some more advertising. Roasting marshmallow was never this much fun. Ooh, all right. Apparently that's going to be another one coming up on sale now. Another comic book. pumps. A whole bunch of commercials. Okay, some more advertising here. As you can see, there must have been some coffee spilt or a little bit of water got in there. Probably water. So it's not in the best condition. The future is history. More advertising. Okay, got some more advertising here. And back to the story. Alright, and we have some Mighty Mouse. What's he gonna do? Starring in August. Ooh, let's got some Mighty Mouse ones too. That's cool. And some more advertising. Okay, what is this? Bubble bath and shampoos. Mario, presenting Mario and the Princess in bubble bath and shampoos. Okay. Nintendo's Choose Players. Okay. Alright. And there's the back cover. Have a monster of a good time. Alright, so here we are with a beautiful comic book. First one. Great. First issue was Zorro. Da-da-da! The Masked Man. Mysterious. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share this comic book with others who enjoy comic books. All your friends. If you like it, I'm sure your friends do too. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are bringing you some old bottles and jugs. A little bit of both. Some I have a lot of question about. All right, so let's start with this one here. Got a nice cork right there. Kind of diamond shape. And stuff, and underneath, well, let's see if I can get it the right way. There we go, so you can see Anne's House of Nuts. That's what it says underneath. So Anne has a house full of nuts. A nice diamond shaped one. Pretty neat. Alright, so that's that one. And this one here, Italian. Lucini. Italian. I don't know. Premium extra virgin oil. Okay. So it might have been collected just because of the container. AV7. Alright, there's the underneath. If you want to see the look how it's shaped. Love it. That tinted green kind of bottle. Alright. I just love the shape of this one. Nice, beautiful. Alright, now this one, boy, don't this remind me of the old days. Look at that, with the handle and everything. Because when we used to go pick raspberries, you know, this handle right here came out really good because you just put it on your belt. Then you can have both hands to pick. But, kind of neat, ain't it? Some from the old days. That's what this jug reminds me of. Love that handle. Put it on the belt so you can use both hands to pick. Alright. It's quite the old jug. Let's see what it says underneath. Okay, right there underneath. 7653. No, 76. Is that a 5? Yeah, 5. 7653. Trying to see if there's any other identification here. No, I guess that's it. I don't know if that means 53. It probably does. Because I remember these jugs. Alright. Nice one, huh? Alright, and then we have this one here. Let's see. It says Arnold Palmer. Half and half. Arnold Palmer, half and half. Geez, that sounds familiar. Huh. Okay, right here it says 1 quart, 32 ounces. Love this jug feel to it. Nice round bottle. It says, both sides, 32 ounces. It says the same thing on both sides. Alright, let's see if we can find something underneath. It's got markings. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me turn this. There we go. 1522. Oh, that's a patent number. Okay, if that means anything to you guys. 1522. 056. Something else. Huh. Okay, I don't know what those numbers mean. If you do, by all means, leave it in a comment. And underneath it's what 16? It's got the number 16 in it. Wow. Pretty neat jug. Huh. Love it. I just love the design for it to go like this. And the way they got that written. Huh. Alright, now these two, believe it or not, they're a little, this one here I think ended up in the fire somewhere. It had a different kind of top. See how it has a round top? Well, this one's kind of straight, but this one had a round top, which you can see. Design-wise, are pretty much the same, but different sizes. So, this one here, absolutely nothing. See how it's put together though. There's no numbers on it, so you can't really tell. They remind me of the old ketchup bottles. This one does because of the way it screws in, and just something about the design of it. But this one here, because of this round extra cap here, see that? You know, it may have ended up in the fire and a little bit melted and stuff. Still has that roundness. So I don't know about this one. And this has a 120 written underneath it. The other one don't have nothing. And the other one, look how it's pieced together though. You can see where they cut it off when they've blown it, because it's got its own little extra circle. Yeah. Very different, that's for sure. They're different, but yeah. That design must have been a nice design. Alright, well I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Just a few old jugs and bottles hanging around. Alrighty, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Bye-bye now. Okay, this one is just a beautiful decorative piece. Look at this. I call this one my rose gold bowl. My gold rose bowl. Look at that. The way it's painted, it's like the flowers are popping right out of the bowl. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, the one in the center. We gotta work against the window and the light to be able to show you all this. Isn't that beautiful? It's just a nice decorative piece that I thought would be nice to share with you all. Look at that. It's like the rose is popping right out of the glass. Isn't that beautiful? I have rose wallpaper in my bedroom. So this piece will help to decorate that room. All right. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Just a beautiful piece. I love how it just, you know, makes like the branches are coming right out and like the rose is popped right out of the glass, but it's all just smooth. All smooth. It's just the way the design behind it. And then the roses were painted red. And just the design right there, and you put the gold in the background. They call this a primitive piece, where you can take a beautiful bowl and just do it all up. It's a beautiful bowl. It does look like someone painted the roses and then put the gold for the background. And it made such a beautiful piece. Isn't that lovely? Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me and share the video with others. This is all auction find. So you never know when you go to a local auction what you're going to find. Beautiful pieces to help decorate your home. And this is a beauty. Alright. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some old salt and pepper shakers. Some are kind of unique looking in their own rights. Very different. Plus you have the regular, had a nice fancy cover there. Look at that. That's really nice. But there's only one piece to it. Look how big the holes were though. Whew. Didn't use too much of that, huh? But in the old days, they did use a lot of salt. Even though the one with more holes, I think it's supposed to be pepper. I bet this was the salt. In the old days, they used more salt in the cooking because the men really worked hard. So they needed the salt. Nicely designed though. I mean, look at that. Goes right in and in. Very nice. Love it. Would have been nice to have two of them, but sometimes when you go to the auction, you get one in one box and then wait next week or the week after and you'll find the other one. So, then we have this one here. Really kind of pretty. Look at that. Nicely designed. Very pretty. It's funny how that's like that and then the plastic part right there. Very different, that's for sure. I guess to preserve it in a way. Stop it from getting eaten up. That's probably what happened to that. A lot of salt made the holes bigger and bigger. Now this one here is all the metal and then you go into the plastic here. Okay, and then we have a few that might work really nice in a man cave. Slits. Beer salt and pepper shakers. Look at that. Cute little things, ain't they? Look at that. Even got their own writing underneath. That time one? No. Anyhow, you have both the salt and pepper shakers. Actually, they're both made with 5 holes anyhow. Huh. Aren't they cute? That one there lost a little bit of its top. That one's got the top label. This one's a little missing. Okay. Then we have these here. Made in Japan. The little things inside, the cork. Different, ain't they? Cute, tiny little pieces, that's for sure. And look at this one. It's a bird. They both have 5 holes in them, though. Also made in Japan. And the cork is inside. Look at that. I don't know if they're supposed to be a set or not, but there's only these 2 in the whole thing. Okay, then we have only one of these guys. He is just so unique. I can just see that on a table like, you want a piece of me? There's really absolutely no markings about it. Oh, right there. G-mini? That's what it says. Look at that. G-mini. 3424. Huh. Oh, G. Many. I wonder what that means. Have its own shaker and have its own numbers on it? Wow, I guess you're an important bird. Woo. Alright, he's different. Alright, now here's another one. It says 1/10 of a pint. There's a couple more that might be good for a man cave here. Yeah, they got their labels. Complete labels. Da-da. Salt and pepper shakers. James the Pepper. Old Overcoat Rye Whiskey. Ooh. Bottle in bars. Oh. Huh. These were bottles they used to put in the bars. How do you like that? Cool, ain't they? Couple of nice ones. Really like that. Great old ones. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me now. Join me as a friend. Share this video with others. Let them see some of our history, some of the unique, crazy stuff from the past. It's always nice to look back and go, oh, I remember that. So that's always fun. You come across stuff like that. All right. Bye-bye now. All right, here we have some of the white Avon containers, old bottles. The white old bottle Avon containers. There you go. I think I got it right. Look at that. Look at this one here. It's like Mary had a little lamb. All she needs is the lamb, huh? Beautiful. She's calling out to her lamb. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The detail of all the hair and everything too. Alright, and this one is Fashion Figure Victorian Field Flower Cologne. Alright, Field Flowers Cologne. Look at that. It's so nice to see all the details. Even though it's white, not colorful, it's just pretty. Go with any decor, that's for sure, huh? Alright, then over here we have the nice beautiful hand. It's a hand holding a bottle of perfume. And this one's empty. The other one still had some in it. Elusive Cologne. Ah, elusive. Ooh. But look at that. Beautiful. A nice hand. Oh, look at this one. Like all the grapes. Look at that. Nice design. Beautiful. And it's kind of hard to see the design right here. And stuff. As well as all the little designs on top of each one, which is supposed to be kind of like the leaves from the grapes. And we can see it was an Avon bottle because the seal is missing, but they always engrave their Avon underneath it. So I don't know what perfume it is. So if you know, let me know, because it's full. It's still full. It'd be nice to know what cologne was in it. But it's beautiful. It's like a nice little vase piled with grapes. What a beautiful piece. And of course you have your bell. His bell's not glued on very good, but he's still got it. And this one had Sweet Honesty Cologne. Look at that. He still had his box. A little bit rough looking box, but he still had his box. Okay, then we have this one here. It's got quite a bit in it, about halfway. And this one is Sonnet. Never heard of this one. But look at that, it even has numbers to it. It's the order number, the numbers to the batch. Sonnet. Cologne Mist. Huh. Never heard of that one. Well, how do you like that? Okay, it's definitely different. Nice big bottle to spray. Alright, and then of course we have another lady. And she still has some cologne in her. About halfway. Sweet Honesty. Alright. So we have two with Sweet Honesty. Like that something. Alright. So that's what we have today for Avon bottles. We have more to show you, but I just picked all the white ones today. Alright. Be sure to sub me now. Join me as a friend. And we'll bring you some more. These are all auction finds. We'll bring you some more of whatever we find, alright? I do have a huge collection of the old antique bottles from Avon. Alrighty, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have some more auction find. we have some very unique kind of earrings. Very, very, very different. And then one that I just don't know what it is. But here's the unique earrings. Look at them. Very old. Believe it or not, I did try to wash it. You know, to get, I thought that was just dirt or whatever. Whatever it is. I can't get it clean. So here's the piece. They're the old screw-ons. And if you remember them, there's absolutely no markings, you know, to know what company may have made them. I don't think that was a priority back then. That's a crumb there on my hand. Okay, but they are very unique. Look at them. They have some extra stones there. I want to see if I can get the stone. There you go. You can see a pink, a green, and an off-white or light brown, whatever you want to call it. And you see here another pink and a green, or it might be considered red. It's red. Yeah, those are red. But very unique pieces. Look at that. Unreal. Alright, if you know anything about these, whoops. If you know anything about these, please leave a comment. They're just so interesting. Very interesting piece. Alright. Then we have these here. Very different in look. Also made in that same era of the old screw-ons for your ears. Don't see no markings or anything. But these guys here are just the old balls. But look at the colors. I mean, different colors in them. Just the different shades of it all. Makes it very interesting to look at. You got them both. Oh, well, there. See the extra shades in the ball. Very, very, very different. I found these to be different, very unique. Thought they were interesting auction find. Okay, now also in that auction find, this is the one I don't understand. Now this is all one piece. I checked to see if maybe the end's screwed or unscrewed. You can see the chain is not a broken chain. None whatsoever. They don't screw in. This is exactly how they are. Look at the design of them. And I'm thinking, didn't they have in the old days, a little older than me, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe I was a child. But then they have the sweaters that had like the 2 holes on the top, buttonholes. And then you put these, and that's all it was. You know, it wasn't a whole button-up sweater, but just had where you put these to kind of hold your sweater closed on the top, because they had 2 buttonholes and that's it. I think that's what these belong to. But definitely nice old chain, and they're not separated, they haven't been broken, so they don't belong no other way. They're together pieces. I'm gonna stop that one from being twisted. Twisted it a little bit with all my turning. But you see, they're all simply one piece. Kind of pretty though. Very pretty. So if you know what this may have belonged to, please leave it in a comment. Let the rest of us learn a little bit about it, especially me. But I thought they were very different auction finds. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll see what else we can find at the auction for you. Alright? Bye-bye now. Share this with others now. So if you don't have answers, share it with someone else, maybe one of your friends or relatives and stuff that might know a little bit more about this. Or if you know of an antique dealer and stuff who collects some of the old jewelry and whatever, they might know something about these pieces. Alright? I'd appreciate it. Bye-bye now.